When it comes to the world of 2D fighters, the anima fighters of a lot are in league on their own. Melty Blood falls squarely into the territory with the dashes, recovery, Yukimi moves, and enough flash to make any otaku beam with a pride. Those who have trade blows in the Guilty Grave Strive, Under Night in Beard XC Late, CLR from the same team no less, will take a little duck to water with its system. However, there are a number of factors that make Melty Blood type Lumia stand out. This starts with its control scheme. While player will be comboing and cancelling with the best team with light, medium and strong attacks, player can also make use of shield with a forward button. All through also a variable option, this is differently from simply blocking, is that it has its own properties like a shield counter. Don't worry if it's a bit too much to wrap your head around. Players can also choose to let the game do the heavy lifting and auto combo with its rapid beat system. The moon icon also comes into play. Sectioned to the corner of the screens, players can make use of moon skills and moon drives as it fills up from damage dishes and received. Within place, players can get an extra dash or jump in and can also add a bit of extra power to their beatdowns. It's another thing to keep track of, but welcome addition nonetheless. As I mentioned before, each special has 3 variations, light, medium and heavy versions. The heavy version is special attack and costs 1 magic circuit count, essentially your super meta. You start with a max count of 3 and when you get down in a round, you'll gain another for a max of 4. Your arc dive super costs 3 counts and your last arc super costs 4. There are also a heat mode which slowly depletes your special meter and allows you to use multiply special with a reduced cost, allowing for some rapid fire combos, provided you can land them. Gun is the moon style system from actress again, instead switched out for moon icons. You can use these icons to perform moon skills, which allow alternative special attacks. They essentially function as the second meter, which adds to the attractive chaos on the field. And it's certainly attractive. While the original Melty Blood was full of fun, crunchy pixel art, Type Lumina just looks better. Not too much better, so it retains that classic charm, but it looks smooth as hell in motion. The animations are excellent, and the new music is fantastic. Composer Ratio is just showing off with his soundtrack, and that's just the gameplay itself. The menus are stylish and sleek, and the load times are next to the non-existent. Even when playing on the Switch, it takes less than half a minute from to go booting to team to being in the middle of a match against a friend. Needless to say, players will need all the help they can get when battles are this frantic. Rushdowns are the name of the game here, with players puffing off multi-hit combos at the drop of the hat. Getting the advantage is absolutely crucial. Those who get the first strike in can juggle their opponents like a pinball and can even continue the combo while in the air. Those wanted on the Marvel vs Capcom line of fighters know to expect. These mechanics extend to most of Melty Blood type Lumina cast, while the lightning strikes of Michael Roa Walla Jog differ from the fire blows of Koma Kishima. It pays to be one offensive. It is a hallmark of the anime fighter genre, but those wanted on slow fighters best come prepared. The suite of options in Melty Blood is par for the course, but it's welcome nonetheless. Those just starting out learn the basics with the tutorial and can then fine-tune their abilities with its free training and mission modules. Single play has a story, score attack, time attack and survival mode, while those who want to play against a friend can do it so in versus mode. Online play keeps things streamlined with the ranked and character matches, with the inclusion of replay data and rollback netcore plus. For those looking for replayability, a number of illustrations and videos can be unlocked within a game currency in gallery mode. Players can also strive to reach the rank S in the survival mode, and there is also achievements for the perfect clear rates. Those are fantastic speedy fighters will be right at home Melty Blood Lumia. The series in-depth mechanics are alive, well and rebooted, making this arguably one of the best fightings of the year. Sometimes gameplay are into mashing the same button enough times, you'll trigger an auto combo which will knock the opponent into the air. You can follow up automatically, which will need with a down throw, or you can insert your own special on moon skills into the maximum style and damage. This is also an excellent way to teach new players how to experiment, especially if they're having trouble performing some of fancier and more complex tutorial combos. Performing certain special may be a bit trickier, but the moon skills are performed by pressing medium, heavy and direction while also functioning like a specialist. This is just a surface level scrape of mechanics this game holds, because if I were to explain them all, we'd be here all day. The regular in-game tutorials will do a far better job than I ever will break down every mini detail. Once you get a good grasp of everything, you can either run through single player modes such as the arcade, time attack and score attack modes, but we don't really care about those because the fighting mode has rollback netcode. This lord and savior of fighting games will allow you to find your friends with a solid connection, even on Wi-Fi. In a world of COVID-19, this is incredibly important. If you are not dedicated enough to have a LAN cable set up, you're just here to play matches and have a bit of fun. But if you can't even play matches well without one, then the online modes are going to be dead in the water. But here I can find my friend over some terrible internet on Wi-Fi with a stable connection and minimal no slowdown. Melty Blood Type Lumia is an incredibly enjoyable fighting game that you will have a good time playing online even on the Switch. The updates offered in this version make it more completely fighter, as introduce high skill level mechanics along with accessible options for players looking to play as their favorite characters. Thank you guys for watching. Don't you guys forget to comment and subscribe on our channel. Peace.